Hey, bud, how are you?
Today, from the Superdome in New Orleans, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jameis Winston and the New Orleans Saints taking on Sam Darnold and the Carolina Panthers.
We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they interplay. And I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game, there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Winston. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. But they also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes two to tango.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Of course, he's coming off that NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance. 2 scores in that game a week ago.
And how did he get them? Speed is one thing, but how about the niftiness in his route running, able to cross people up in the secondary and make sure that they can't quite get to him before the ball arrives. He's something after the catch as well.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Marcus Davenport in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
Now Darnold going to take it and just bat this one forward to his wideout. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. This is Harris. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Out comes the Saints offensive unit and the NFC playoff race. Let's have a look at it. On 1st and 10, Winston. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. A big-time play there for New Orleans.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They'll run it with Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest-Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Saints lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run.
How are you holding up now?
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. And the last drive, the 1st drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And Darnold, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And
Oh my god, I'm fucking done.
And a safe touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points.
I'm sorry for
It's so
that.
nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an
I'm always here
offensive
for
guy
you,
like
pal.
that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, you do.
How's the
Lutz with the extra point.
how's the wife and kids?
21 is him. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
That's good, bud.
The possession of the football goes
That's
over
very
to
good.
Carolina. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Somehow, I don't even know how the fuck that happened.
The blitz works to
I
perfection
tackled
as he gets
very
in
early
there,
and still got the
dumped for a loss
QB
of
down.
8.
Don't know how that
Gotta
happened.
imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Darnold's throw here into the hands of Moore. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 21-0 our score after 1.
That's good, bro. Anything new?
What's up, brother?
Oh, look who decides to join.
Throwing here
I wasn't
on
home
3rd
until
down,
now.
Darnold.
Oh,
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down.
Where were you?
Incomplete. The passing
Party.
game not in sync here
oh,
early.
so you
And
went to
now
a
it's
party
4th
but didn't
down.
invite me?
And here's Joseph Charlton.
Jake, I
My
can't
God,
invite you. You're all the way-
Maxis.
You're all the way in Pennsylvania. How am I supposed to do that?
But be like, hey, do you want to come to a party? I'm like, sure, pal, I'm coming to a party. But no, you'll leave your own brother behind.
Following the 10-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time. We give you a look at what's going on there.
Yeah, it's all good, Fiend.
That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Let's just call
Be right
it
back,
what it
Jake.
is. This has been
All right,
a
brother.
flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now, light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visiting Saints who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in New Orleans. And it's hauled in by Nick Van Ant. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation.
Wait, when, Fiend?
To the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And down he goes.
Oh, someone was not protecting me, God damn it.
Right around the 41-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack.
Probably,
good effort
because I
there.
gotta be up at like
Hope
4
it is,
o'clock in the
as you
morning.
said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one.
'Cause I gotta get up.
that can
Get up at
ignite
4 and then
them,
go-
now they can
go
make
to
a few
work.
more plays and get back into this game.
And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done.
Touchdown! Michael Thomas, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Saints continue to pull away here in this first half. It's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But This one might be over by halftime.
And since you've already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
What's good on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
I mean, I can come on for like maybe an hour or two.
And Smith chooses not to return, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Getting set to take the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
It just depends when I finish this game and the next game.
And he's got some space here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Darnold. Touchdown, Panthers. Christian McCaffrey, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, you're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken.
Yeah, this came down just
maintain
now.
the pace. We'll see as we go along.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result. And he opted
It's still
for a
hanging from the
touchback.
air, so.
Yeah, I'll
The
test it.
offense and Alvin Kamara heading back on the field. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. First down, Winston. Thomas brings it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football. Just
I had some more Madden there, Jake.
Yeah, your Panthers getting smothered.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad.
Hey, you're beating my team, huh?
Pretty well, but
Yeah, 28-7.
muscle his way open and catch the ball.
I thought you stopped playing Madden. You liking the game now?
Well, after all that training you pretty much gave me, I'm just like, fuck it.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red
My
zone.
curtain came down and minions fix it.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Yes, Friday night. Someone plays Madden as well.
And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his 28th touchdown.
35-7.
Sean Alexander for the 2nd most
Wow.
in a single year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Sam Darnold and the Carolina offense set to take over here. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Darnold.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. There's the Panthers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this returnable for Harris. So we've come upon halftime. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Hey, come on in.
All right, you guys take it easy.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And Smith chooses
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I wish I could pay you, honestly. You do an amazing job.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now it's Darnold. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the.
What are you doing over there, Maxis?
Going out.
That's not me. It's
There's a nice
the
pickup
guy.
right there.
Oh.
After watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game.
Yeah, he's fixing up
Right
my
now, just focus on
curtain.
continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So take away the touchdown. It's kind of been one of those games for these guys.
I think it's safe to say that that type of a play just added to their misery, right?
Inside 4 minutes to
If I
go.
knew her email, that would have been great.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Throwing on second and long. Darnold.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps. It cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football.
They were like that when they came in. I came in, and all of a sudden,
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
With the score where it is, this was probably going to be 4-down territory if they didn't convert there. But what a nice job of working his way open, making sure he secured the catch, and setting up first and goal.
Back to throw, Darnold. And that throw behind his man.
Later, have a good day.
But the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Here's Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal.
You're welcome. We'll see you in a bit, okay?
I just want to say that here. Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Now the attention turns to the Saints.
It's all your fault.
Getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
Nothing, Max.
And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. A big-time play there for New Orleans.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the 3rd quarter. Another big play right there.
Jameis to throw it. The quick slant caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown!
Touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Saints are able to extend their lead in the final seconds.
Dude, I am fucking killing him, bro.
Looks good on the extra point. And that will extend this big lead.
You're getting smoked.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Darnold going for it all. And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. David Moore with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. On 3rd down, Winston. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally get, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator and let it run.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On 1st down, Darnold. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's got a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Darnold on third down. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A first down throw, Darnold. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Well, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So they'll be looking for the win here in New Orleans to complete the season sweep. Darnold from the gun. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Meanwhile, Darnold's throw complete there to Moore. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And the Panthers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. To throw is Darnold. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. And the Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Second down and goal. Darnold. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down.
Oh my God, it's Springtrap.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After reviewing the play, the rule of the foul is reversed.
So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. Now Darnold on third and goal. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And that will cut this lead down to 25. A 10-play drive that time. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're looking to throw this. Winston. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking long for Thomas. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, Kevin. I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Saints, they move to a sparkling 15-1 with one game still to go in the regular season. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
It's all your fault.
What did I do?
Everything. Panthers lost.
Oh!
Ah! What was that about? Maxis?
I'm watching a new movie.
You gotta be more specific.
The Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Of course you are.
His hands wide. Put in a requisition for whatever you want, and I'll sign off on it. Not quite. He corrected the other name. Who? I feel better diving into this if I had someone to watch my back.
It's all your fault.
That way, boy. There's some very competent people I can assign who will... No, cut them off. I don't want to work with a group. There's too much attention. Just one person would be enough. He looked thoughtful. For that matter, I prefer to have someone who's already done. You don't look like much. Sitting next to the sergeant in the lobby, Rosenthal watched with interest as a repair crew, working as unobtrusively as possible while making the minimal amount of noise, went about the task of putting the tower entrance atrium back together. She replied without looking at him. Then why did you hire me for the covenant tonight? Because I'm not interested in your looks, he informed her. It's not an insult. Just a comment. More of a positive, really.
Oh, the spring locks, you killed him! This is like FNAF 3!
Oh, dear Christ, someone please kill me. Someone please just run me over with a truck.
If that's a pickup line, it's the most ass-backwards one I've ever heard. No, really, he told her. I'm not interested in your looks. You have no idea. But you will, and then you'll find it amusing. Leastwise, I hope you will. He mustered a grin. We're going to be sleeping together for a long time.
Gun, mount, trigger, pull.
I inhaled all the specs before I decided to apply. Long real time and deep sleep and no pods built for two. Unfortunately, no. Every colonist and every crew member on the Covenant is a universe unto him or herself. Different body rhythms and requirements demand different pods for each individual. So we'll just be sleeping close to one another. Besides, what's a pod between friends? So now I'm your friend? She was still wary of him. That was
So
good.
I'm your friend?
Suspicion was a useful trait for a security officer. Everyone on my team is a friend. It has to be that way when you realize how closely we'll be working together. Ship and colony security comprises a work detail of modest size. There's no place for anyone to go if they suddenly decide they can't get along with the person working alongside them. She shrugged her shoulder ever so slightly. Then I guess we're friends. Speaking as one friend to another, why are we sitting here talking instead of preparing for departure? I'm already prepared, he told her. You'll find it doesn't require much time. One enough to spree of your life doesn't take very long when you have to fit all of it in a couple of carry buffers. As to what we're doing here, I'm responding to a request from higher up. She made a face. God wants you to sit here and watch construction? No, God. My immediate superior. He answered. The guy who shot at me with the impeller was covering for a red-headed woman who wanted the job you got. He's dead, and she's gone. He nodded upward in the direction of floors unseen. My employers, our employers, would like to have a chat with her. They'd like to know who she and her dead backup were working for. Rosenthal looked interested.
I'm gonna go against Atlanta.
He shook his head.
Didn't do the playoffs.
Who on me was secondary. What they really wanted was the last security team position in the company.
And then whoever wins the 2 playoff games, I will be playing
Her backup boy
whoever in the
was gonna help her get
championship.
away, or try to take her out. If killing me had been the intention, I think Fled Red would have turned out to join the fight. It was lucky for me that you were where you were and decided to get involved. Yes, it was lucky for you. Rosenthal agreed. I have a visceral dislike when people try to shoot other folks in the back. Something else we have in common. Anyway, those above me would like to know who these people were and who they represent. Frankly, so would I. It's not an order, but if you've pretty much wound up your affairs, I could use your help. She considered. My thanks. Oh, the amount of money you can use with whoever you don't care about the money, but she grinned over it. Hell, what a friend's for. I guess we're going to be working together and sleeping together. The sooner we get to know each other, the better. He nodded. If nothing else,
How the hell are you watching Five Nights at Freddy's?
I have the app I downloaded for free.
What's the app called?
Dazafi.
The fuck?
Cocking her head sideways as she did, so do I. You sure this isn't
Today.
I'm just about to finish the movie though. I'm at the end.
Oh fuck.
Oh, by the way, I don't want to spoil it, but there's 2 characters in the movie that you have to see.
What do you mean, these nuts and Sugar Buck?
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started.
No.
And we are underway from Atlanta. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Atlanta takes the field.
Yeah, just whenever I get a chance, I'll watch it, I guess.
Boston College Eagle.
That was a solid
I
performance.
don't really exactly have a choice not to
2
do it.
touchdowns, no interceptions, ran.
It's actually a good movie.
Won the ball game. Bottom line.
Kinda makes me sad.
Shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down.
Ryan, where the fuck are you throwing that, bruh?
Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Where the fuck are you throwing that?
Intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from
Yay! That movie was awesome. I loved it.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Here's Ryan to throw.
No! Take him down!
The movie was awesome. Jake, I would recommend you watch it.
You're funny.
3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
What is it? Is it in theaters though?
It is. It came out today.
Oh, it came out today? Oh shit.
First down carry for Davis.
Hey! Get him down, bitch! Yeah, you lost yours, bitch!
Just no cutback lane.
Oh, I'm not gonna have Matt beat my ass. Fuck out of here.
So, Charles, we have reached the end here of the long season, Week 18, which we don't say very often, although this is not the first Week 18 that the NFL has ever seen.
Not at all, and Brandon, some of the people might be a little bit too young to remember. But back in 19
Matt Ryan, what the fuck are you throwing? There's nobody there, bruh.
Weeks for the year. And we also saw Week 18 when the league was on pause for a few weeks.
Oh, Matt Ryan!
Following the attacks on September 11th.
The throw on target to his
Throw it!
receiver, McKenzie. And this is gonna be
take him down, that's right.
It's made at the Saints' 31-yard line.
I do think that sometimes on 3rd and long, many defenders just get caught watching the sticks instead of watching the ball. And the guy who's got it, because here, they just got the ball into the receiver's hands and told him to do it yourself, a little bit of a desperation play.
Oh, wow!
double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything.
They're cheering for Falcons? Okay. Sooner they're going to be saying, "Let's go Saints!" Let's go Saints!
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, who's now in his 7th season in the league, former #1 overall pick, Jameis Winston.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and rankings, they don't matter to him very much. I don't know how much I actually believe that.
Oh, let's fucking go. Let's go.
Everyone would like to see him finish #1, including himself. Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
You learn never to accept the first thing you see, or the second. Human vision is a wonderful thing. It isn't perfect. It can be deceived. You can miss something that
A first down throw for Winston. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 2 plays, 2 catches. You have a feeling they're going to look for him early and often, and that's to be expected. You got a player of his caliber, why not?
And I think it's also a message from them to the defense that you're not going to dictate to us what we're going to do with one of our better players, because so often you hear about defenses saying,
oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And a dangerous
God, son of a bitch!
Knocked down and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. Open man is Michael Thomas. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Saints are within an extra.
I'm about to snuff Matt Ryan. I'm about to snuff him.
Lutz good on the extra point. And it will tie our score here this opening quarter of play. That time a 6-play drive, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Shit.
This, and it'll be brought out to the 25.
I'm going against the Ravens. It's going to be a tough
Set
fight.
to see the Falcons offense.
They're the same overall as me.
It was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working. That means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa.
Lamar Jackson.
Finally draw a beat on you. Maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. That is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
I get the ball back. I get the ball first. Let's go. This is going to be easy. Easy win.
Now the Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down. Davis. Room here to run. And he'll take it.
Dude, they got another fucking touchdown, bro.
Mike Davis with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Falcons.
I might actually lose this game.
extra point by Coon, up and good.
Ooh, play action tight end screen. I haven't done this one yet.
Touchdown, here's Coon.
No one cares about this play action.
Here's Harris to return it.
Oh, what?
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35.
Interception by M. Peters.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Looking for Thomas, he's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Looks for the extra
What?
point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy two-play
He just
drive
trucked
there.
my guy. And they got a first touchdown after the interception. That's so stupid.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be
This is embarrassing if I'm at the home stadium.
because
He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I'm not doing good this first game.
These two teams all tied after one. They'll throw on first down with Ryan.
Yeah, this play action is too close.
Ridley. And he's taken down inside the 30.
The club was resolutely narrow street frontage was found by a single low-key, three-dimensional soundbox.
Now Ryan on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses have their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do.
God damn it, bro!
So let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
No good!
Crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Winston now to throw on first down.
I can't run. Wow, Baltimore Ravens are better than my team now.
Linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
I never go left.
Winston now. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
I can't run or pass. The defense is too good.
From the 50. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make
I got pretty damn far on that play.
That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll go
I can't do nothing, Jake, on this team.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth.
I can't do nothing against the Ravens. They're too good.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers
says the person that said it's going to be an easy win.
Those sticks and try to keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down.
I got the ball back. They didn't make it to first down.
To the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback.
I might get an interception. Let's see.
Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball.
Who's holding? Bobby Massey, come on, dude. I just got a fucking first down on that shit.
That's complete to Troutman right side. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Not only did they drop, it looked like an interception in the end zone.
How many times is Circle Baby gonna drop the ball today? Like, seriously, Circle Baby, what are you doing? You're throwing the game at this point. What? Again, Circus Baby, you caught it and you had it. Apparently, Jake, Circus Baby can't catch.
Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it, 3rd and 10. A give. This is Kamara.
She dropped it again, bro.
He can only make it to the 11. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're going to try for it on.
So she catches it and then she drops it. How the fuck?
There's Winston.
I have a 99 overall player that doesn't even do much catching.
God damn it!
Wow, this fucking Ravens, man.
The Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This one caught by Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14.
Yeah, this is a
Contain
loss.
him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the hometown too, this is bad. Like at the home stadium, this is really awful.
Yeah, right.
If it wasn't at the home, if it wasn't at Denver, it would be like if it wasn't Mile High Stadium in Denver, Colorado. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care if I lost.
Over the middle, complete. That's Davis. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
This number 20, this M. Peters dude, bro, is just guarding Circus Baby like nothing.
And he'll be taken down, but not before
His defense is powerful. Like Circus Baby can't catch today.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Incomplete pass.
I'm trying my completion rate so bad
Just
that I
under a
can't
minute to
catch.
play in half number 1.
Yeah, strike me can't catch.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Ryan. Again, he targets Ridley. This time it's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I'm at the 40, but there's a flag, so I'm guessing that's something else.
The tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons.
Pass interference?
Able to get the 3rd down.
You're telling me pass interference, and I break that tag, those 2 tackles.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return.
Yeah, fuck you, Falcons. This is gonna be a hard game to take down.
That's what you call rumbling.
Chargers baby can't catch, Jake. I don't know what's going on.
With football, he wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner.
My receiver can't catch.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Lunt's good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
Oh yeah, I can only so I can catch from that close range, but I can't catch that distance.
And they'll bring the football out to the 25. Offense out there for their next drive.
Yeah, I'm getting so many incompletions right now. This is bad. I don't know, is my quarterback that can't do anything, or it's my receiver that can't catch?
Surrender there. So we have reached halftime, and just like that, on we head to half number 2. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Here's Harris to return it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He's still barreling through. And he'll return this one all the way inside the field.
In a game like this, you're fighting, you're scratching, you're clawing, you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big-time advantage.
Oh, so, okay. So, Judy can catch, but not Circus Babies. Okay, then. I'll remember that. Broncos. Next time I want to pass, I'll remember that.
Winston and Thomas has it.
I finally get a touchdown after Judy catches it. For some reason, Circus Baby can't catch.
Time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than
Guy kicking it. I hope I get a fumble.
He was hoping he'd get lost by the defensive line. But once he made the
Yo, I'm telling you, my team can't catch for shit.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
But all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay.
Lamar Jackson, why are you running,
Tough as a
bro?
receiver because no matter how perfect the pass.
I swear, if the Baltimore Ravens fuck up here towards the end of the question against halftime, I swear I'm gonna win
So
this
now
game.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on
That's what you said last time.
Winston. He's unable to hold on to that defensively.
Well, if the Ravens fuck up.
But it falls incomplete. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Smith catches left side.
Oh, he's gone!
Before he's brought down.
Wow! He hasn't dropped. He hasn't even lost a single completion, bro.
Example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one.
Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
He hasn't lost a single completion.
For the offense, Charles.
He has 3 completions. Why is my character sitting still? I'm moving the arrow. I'm moving the analog.
I feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
I'm using my analog to move. I'm just saying still.
So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime.
Why is my guy on
a minute ago change their thinking here at all?
Oh, they probably just told me
Just a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
From the shotgun, Ryan.
They're going for a field goal. Well, it's going to be at least 10 points higher.
Across the 45.
Yep, the 10 points up. Wow.
Like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down.
Oh, God, my play's about to fall asleep as well. It's not good.
Teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. From the gun, it's Ryan. He finds his man complete. That's McKenzie. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 40.
Judy's on the right. I don't want to pass to him now.
Here's Ryan. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. 3 yards the game there.
What are you watching, Jake?
I'm not watching anything.
Then why is that noise in the background?
I'm listening to something.
Podcast?
No, an audible.
Okay, Circus Baby, you made 2 catches and you failed 3. You failed like 20.
Nice completion there.
Oh, it's 25.
I'm gonna lose this pass as well. Never mind, I scored. Let's go, Circus Baby with the catch. Finally, she can do something.
Wow, finally, you can do something.
Potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you can.
It's 14-17. I'm down by 3. I think I get another score and hopefully I win this game. I might lose though.
Maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
I could lose, honestly. I don't even know if I'm gonna win this. That's Duvernay. Yeah, that's Duvernay. Wait, Duvernay was in the last team. He was with the Jets. Or that's a different Duvernay. I think it's a different Duvernay. There's 2 Duvernays.
Staying on the ground with Olsen. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they...
Really, Connie? You can't run?
They'll try to run this one in. And did he break the play?
Apparently, my Connie can't run.
Olsen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons
Please fake it.
a 1-score game again.
Man, I'm gonna lose this game. I'm down by 10 again. Because of that one drive. This game's over. It's over. I lost. It's a complete loss.
Well, I'm getting close to losing badly. Even though I'm up a touchdown, but still.
Yeah, I'm about to lose myself, Jake. Probably my first loss.
Now we'll see what Michael Thomas and the rest of the offense has in store here. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up.
Yeah, you can finally catch it maybe after I do, like, those short passes. You can finally catch.
So after the
it's not making it close by. I have to win this, though. I have to win this game.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
What the fuck are you doing, Thomas?
Dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Looking long for Thomas.
Oh my God!
If I don't get this touchdown, I guess we'll go. Wow, I called it. I'm in the touchdown. I just scored. I could try going for 2, but I'm not going to do that. That's a little rough. It's too much work.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And they'll get him down as he's
inside. This is actually a good game.
40.
For now.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air. Even
halftime. I think I kicked the ball back.
The right spot to throw the ball there.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely
showing it. I get a fumble with this one. I need to win. I'm at the home stadium. I better win. Yeah, sit the fuck down. Don't you dare break my tackle.
Boy. Goes right through your fucking arms, bro. What the fuck?
You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted.
This is getting really bad. This is very frustrating.
That does you no good.
Yeah, play action on him, and he's gone! Why is no one guarding? Like, are you kidding me, bro?
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground.
This game is a loss because they keep scoring like this. They keep doing these one drives. Like one play, dude.
Running game, it's hard to get back to it because
why is no one guarding? Hello! Wake up!
Hard to get them started again occasionally.
I shouldn't be yelling this late in the afternoon. Like, holy shit!
Touchdown, Saints! Michael Thomas from 17 yards out, and the Saints add on to their lead.
It's stupid. I'm losing this game, bro. I know the Ravens have the same overall, but fucking hell, bro.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
I need some drugs.
He will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25.
I'm down by 10 again, bro. I might have to go for 2. I might have to go for 2.
Touchdown drive we just saw. You wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out.
How does she drop, dude? I'm about to hit negative 30 on my fucking completion rate. I swear to God.
Didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back.
I feel like my receiver just sucks ass. He can't fucking catch, bro.
Just gotta get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose.
I'm not punting at 43 yards. Fuck off. If I can convert this, I'll be happy.
Real field flipper there is all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
This is embarrassing to my team.
On the draw, it's Olsen, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Yeah, thanks to hits like they're Cookie Jackson. I can't run, apparently. My character's too fucking fat.
So it's talking football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 9.
I might
Matt Ryan, what the fuck are you throwing that for?
It's incomplete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Yeah, 7 completions.
Ryan.
7 out of 7 completions. No one is sacking this guy, or even less. Not even getting an interception. Or, come on. Do I really have to cheat the game a little bit just to make it easier for myself? Do I really have to cheat this? I'm pretty sure I have to cheat this.
Here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
I may have to cheat the game a little bit.
Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down.
That's what I feel like.
This is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all.
Apparently she can't catch bullet passes. That's the main problem. She can't catch bullet passes. I'm holding down squares bullet pass, and she's not able to like catch them.
No doubt about it.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
She can't even catch a lob either. Like, what is wrong with my team?
They just suck at this.
I might just go for the fucking Panthers at this point. The Broncos suck ass. Like a big fat ass.
Down onto the field goes New Orleans. And this game not quite over yet.
This is horrible, bro. I can't. They're gonna fucking score again because at the 20-yard line.
You're exactly right. They've got
They're gonna score again. It's fucking over. This game is over.
in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Winston.
I don't want to fucking punt. He's gonna fucking run it.
Defensively, a potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the
I'm
football
so
right
fucking
back.
mad, bro. We're fucking at 37.
He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now.
It's a fucking blowout out here.
Guess what? He's gonna make the trip to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got
I should not be losing to the Ravens, but they're at the same overall as me.
The second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed.
I feel like just not go. I feel like just simming this game now. I feel like my team's not gonna win.
They'll run. This is Kamara, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final
You know, I feel like I don't want to.
as they'll talk things over.
Tight end
this
attack.
upcoming 2nd
That's my
down
favorite
play.
play here. If tight end attack works, I'll use it from now on.
Winston here to throw.
Yeah, apparently tight end attack works.
That is pulled in by Michael Thomas. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25.
Yeah, tight end attack. For some reason, it
Last play,
works.
he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard
Yeah,
passing game.
tight end attack.
300 yards
How do
still
you use that?
signifies excellence.
Because it's ridiculous that I can't pass on the interval.
The thought process there, they connected on a big play, and sometimes you find that.
I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. What's good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
As you said, it could still be 2 toes behind it. Or a group operating in cover.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away.
Can't discount it. Don't lose it.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. So Ryan and the Falcons down by 2 touchdowns.
First interception, Jake. I got an interception. I have a chance.
It's an extremely tall.
My Panthers are tied.
But they've got the ball with a 1st down. Looking now, and it's incomplete. These two teams faced off earlier in the year, right around mid-season back in Week 9, and it was was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back. And he's taken down here by the Saints. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now it's Ryan.
Yeah, Marcus Peters. More like Marcus Dickers.
Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece.
Yeah, I can't fucking run. I can't run against Lamar Jackson. You know, my character has 99 speed, and she can't run.
Extra point by Koo.
Horrible.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So looking at this situation, you should have time in the onside kick and then at least one play. And the Saints are going to get to this one, so that should about do it.
If I can keep getting interceptions, yeah, I'm getting interceptions now.
With no timeouts remaining, though, now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside.
Oh, what the fuck?
Gets there and Winston goes down.
I give up. I give up.
A timeout with 2 ticks left. Terrell Bishop.
Oh my god, that is garbage.
About 8 as he gets in there and drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Winston. And he's knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. But Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win and put up the amount of points.
Yeah, why is there no fumbles on his teams? What's the point? I'm down to a field goal now. I'm still going to lose.
Put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Keep on as much as I can. Lope stepped away from the stone balustrade. While I'm in as much of a hurry as any colonist or crew member to leave Earth and get the mission going, I'd still like to
Max, I don't want to play anymore. I almost lost that game.
I think go block in the back. Offense. Wow.
Beverage sounded pleased. Glad you still want to participate.
You done playing it, Jake?
Lope replied simply.
I want to.
I'm on the ship or on the ground.
But at the same time, like, I'm at the playoffs.
I'll be a lot more relaxed if these extremists have been found out.
You don't want to lose a game at the playoffs.
Quiet and secure for their minds and motivations.
Like, you really don't want to lose at the playoffs.
Holds true for both.
That's what I'm saying, you buttercup.
Beveridge leaned back to regard the woman standing beside the sergeant. In case it is.
Come on, Lamar Jackson. You got like 2 seconds left on the clock. Oh, okay, don't hike the ball then. Just sit there.
I'm going against the Vikings.
You going against the Vikings in the playoffs?
Yeah. They're 10-7.
No way he just caught that. Fucking Brown. He caught that shit almost out of bounds, bro. No way that's fair.
Lope took to wandering the streets of
the just so you know, Max, they called it.
He noted and committed to memory.
Sit the fuck down, Lamar.
Okay, I'm sorry. God, don't have to be a bitch.
To a weathered plaque marking the site of the first sinking fountain in Britain. He was having a quick lunch.
Oh, Max, before I forget.
What's up?
Either next year or like 2 years from now, I will be moving. After I find a new place. I don't know where.
Moving to where?
To a new apartment.
Oh, okay. Somewhere cheaper?
Yeah, I'm trying to find something. My mom's trying to help me find a new place that's cheap.
For any length of time. Besides being good publicity for Wayland Yutani, emphasizing the company's empathy for its employees, it also had a practical side. There was no point.
I'm gonna lose this game, Jake. Be my first loss.
Be a man. Stop being a bitch. And suck it up and get into that field, kick their ass before they can't shit anymore.
Can that be a fumble? Come on! I'm hit sticking these guys like fucking hardcore! And they're not fumbling! What the fucking hell? Like, I'm fumbling here. There's a flag on the... That's offsides. It's offsides.
Facts.
The sergeant looked around.
Yeah, me. It's Connie. Of course. Like, of course.
From all over the planet was paying him the least attention.
Sergeant, I want to try to beat Alien Isolation again.
Good at their job.
On Nightmare. I'm like at the very end of it.
How are things for you?
Done on a fumble. Wow.
Your face is a fumble. What?
It's been quiet ever since our.
I just lost this game. If they score again, I'm just gonna quit it.
Are you in the playoffs?
There have been a number.
No, I'm on week 4.
Bloke chose his words carefully. Though his comm unit was as secure as Wayland Buchanan.
Yeah, I lost this game, Jake, because they keep scoring. It's 44-35. Make that 45-35.
Wow.
It was better then. Where electronic interaction was concerned, paranoia was your friend. I can't go into detail.
It's gonna be an onside kick. No, it's not. Okay.
Nothing directly involving the ship. With luck, the problem will be taken care of before departure.
Yeah, no one's guarding my men here. Hello.
Troubles will have to be handled without.
No one was guarding? Oh, that's right. I pick onside. Duh. I thought they were going for an onside kick.
You sure you're okay?
Alright, let's see if I get a touchdown again. Trying to get a game. If I can win this, it'd be great.
Orm and Corinne are supervising the placing of the last batches of colonists. And
Yeah.
even so, I wish you'd get your butt back up here.
This defense, man.
People do their jobs. The sergeant took a deep breath. I could go for that.
Yeah, I have to be aggressive. I have to play aggressive. I have to play aggressive.
You're gonna have to, Maxis, because if not, you're gonna get your ass kicked.
I won't be dealing with this.
And I'm taking a small break because if I go in,
Being part of Covenant,
I might just quit the game.
I can bring some different insights to the process.
Can someone else be open to cover Circus Baby? Like, come on, man.
And so it's my responsibility.
I'll
It'd be
be on your
great
team.
if someone can help her.
We're going to be in deep sleep for a long time.
I'll be on your
I don't
team.
want to have any bad dreams because I left the situation.
I would love it.
Hallett's sigh came through clearly from the other end.
Facts.
If you think it's that important, then I suppose you want to see me, he said. I wish it were otherwise, but I am. The call concluded with a few familiar pleasantries. Disconnect was neutral. Still, the chat left Loke with mixed emotions. He was happy.
I might have to do a field goal just to tie the game. Might have to go to overtime. Because if I can score,
That's the only option right now, bro. Just
to see the threat dealt with before.
just do a
I
field
just
goal.
scored. I just
It
scored.
only made him angrier at whoever was behind the attempt to prevent the Covenant's departure.
If I can just do a field goal, if I get the ball back before they score again, and I do a field goal, it would save me to overtime and see if I can win this game.
I know you got this, Maxis. I know you do.
The home team, the Aculitos Swallows, were up 9-6 over the Hanshin Tigers in the top of the 7th inning. Below the ceiling of the covered stadium, a projected 3-dimensional ad for one of Wayne's products was playing.
Nice that I'm not the. At least they're not the only ones. At least the AI is not the only ones that get up to 30. I can get up to 30 pretty easily.
Though his favorite pitcher, Haruo Otani, had been knocked out early, the Swallows had come back with 2 home runs in the 5th inning. Now it was a battle of relief pitchers and attrition.
Why is there a flag?
That unlike the managers of both
Face mask?
there was no relief pitcher for him to follow.
Huh?
It was a new sensation.
Malik Reed, how did you do a face mask? You were behind the guy.
From a modest beginning, had grown.
You were behind him. How did you do a face mask from the behind?
The merger with
I don't know, bro. That doesn't sound right. I think they're just
the departure
being on
of
drugs.
the Covenant would
Dick, it makes no sense. My guy in the back
assume their
was grabbing him from behind, and he did a face mask somehow.
That's
How
not
do you grab a
impossible.
face mask from the back?
Maxis, that's not possible.
in its power to prevent it.
Right?
Efforts have been made to
How's that possible?
paranoia among his own employees. To persuade
I have no
them that
idea.
alien people were sabotaging the men and women of Bhutan. While the Juto
Wow, killed a lot of time.
far from exonerating.
Yeah, I lost by 3. If they scored again, it's over.
The latest information from London was almost as confusing as it was encouraging. His security people there were on to something. They just didn't know what.
Yes, fumble!
Triad of executives who ran and
I have a chance. I have a chance.
but they were not
I have a chance.
beginners. As much as
Oh, Jake, he fumbled the
did
ball.
not see her authorize
I have a chance.
ordering
Go, bro. Take it.
employees to kill themselves in order to carry out the company's
No!
The conundrum
I almost got
was
sacked.
that neither Davies nor any of his underlings could imagine another organization besides
Got sacked in the ball sack.
with the will and power to carry
Get it?
That's my joke. Bitch.
He worried about what increasingly desperate fanatics might try next. How far would they go to achieve their ends? Did they have access to atomics, chemical weapons? If some Wayland-Yutani employees died stopping them, that could be covered up. But hundreds of colonists were already in deep sleep on board the ship. If any of them were harmed, the resulting publicity would.
57 yards, can I make it?
Seated nearby in the company.
Maxis, you can do this.
I did not call a timeout.
Though he concealed his emotions with skill born of long practice in complex business negotiations.
Oh, the Ravens did.
Even better than anyone. In the space of days, he had gone from upbeat to depressed to all but frantic over her kidnapping. Then to upbeat again.
I got it! Field goal! It's
That's what I'm
tied!
talking about, brother. That's what I'm fucking
I'm
talking about,
going to
brother.
overtime, Jake. If you're watching, bro, I'm going to overtime.
I'm definitely gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch you real quick. Oh, that sounded really
The
weird.
joy that had accompanied the successful
Let me go into stream first.
Let me pause it. Bro, it's tied.
Yo, what?
Noble promptly
I did a field goal. I saved myself.
going to run and padding their lead.
You
The
ready?
stadium went wild.
Yo, let's go.
All was subdued. Father,
1 second on the clock. Let's go.
are you all right?
Run, Forrest.
Is there something I can do? What? Rousing himself, he managed to smile in the direction. No, General. I'm fine.
We're in overtime, Jake.
I know, I can see
What
that.
you thinking about?
Get your ass
Oh,
down,
we're in
bitch.
overtime. Oh my God, that field goal saved me. I had to do it.
Or not if you die before it departs. Wise observation.
Come on, Broncos.
He replied,
Stop sucking dick.
smiling. Easy to say, not so easy to accept.
Come on,
A
Shuburkin.
nudge from one finger. His chair slid back from its position, overlooking the stadium and the action on the field. I'm going to talk to your mother.
The Ravens got the ball.
She gestured.
God damn it.
The game will be over soon. Not the way both teams are hitting.
I could lose this actually, unless I can get a fumble here. If I can get a
I
fumble,
thought maybe coming to a game would help, but until the
no, I can't get a fumble. We're gonna try this though.
It is hard for me.
If I can stop them, I get a chance.
Yeah, just keep on them, bro. All you gotta do is keep on them.
Gesture for it to remain still. He came over to where she was seated, bent, and planted a gentle kiss on her forehead. Enjoy the game for me, daughter. If I am not back in time for the last inning, I will be.
Rip them apart.
She sighed resignedly. I hope this unpleasant business is concluded soon.
Stay on them, Maxis. That's all you gotta do, Davey. As long as you stay on them, you should be fine.
Polishing finger. For the company.
Are you kidding me?
She slid a hand toward a control panel set in an arm of her own.
Oh, shit.
Do you want me to put down the privacy screen? Shut out the game noise? No. You.
Oh my god, no.
President, he ran it back through thinning black hair.
Just one fucking play, bro.
God damn.
He walked toward the back of the executive suite. Worried about him. It could
And no one guarded him?
feelings from
Nope.
others, but not from her. Sakiko had
That is fucking unbelievable.
no matter how hard he tried to hide them. Perceptive enough.
Alright, Vikings, you're going down.
Passion known only to wives. His underlings and executives were skilled.
That's unbelievable, bro.
But none
Facts.
of them was a partner like Sakiko. The back room of a private suite in a baseball stadium would have struck some as a strange place in which to keep a loved one's cremated remains. But where Hideo was a willing champion,
Today, from the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans.
Yeah, look at that fucking overall completion rate compared to my fucking quarterback. Because, of course, he couldn't fucking drop the ball once.
What's up, Eminem? Alright, let's take these Vikings down.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs.
That's a... Not once.
Play action now. Cousins. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Right.
Following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
I'm so mad, bro.
Throwing his Cousins.
I never lose against the Ravens. That's so new to me.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, God, that's frustrating.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. First down.
I don't ever lose against the Ravens. I always win that game.
I know.
Even if it's at the home stadium, I always win that game. And I lost.
Officially, it's a 1-yard
Fucking
loss. It's going to
unbelievable,
bring up
bro.
2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to
I'm
see
taking
if
a
this
break.
defense continues to play him here in the first
Yeah, I would.
You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I'm gonna take a break again before I get
He's the one
worse.
that got home and takes him down for a
Yeah, that's fine.
loss of 9. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Back to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Herb Smith Jr. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough.
Completion was given up, and that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. So here are the Saints with a long field ahead. They'll be led out by their quarterback, who's now in his 7th season in the league, former #1 overall pick,
I'm
Jameis
so
Winston.
frustrated with the fact that I lost that game.
Beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rest as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
First down, Winston. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter.
Hold on there, I'm gonna have to get back to you.
They run another set for him
I have
on
to
the
see.
next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They try to get the big one downfield.
Not today, Second. Oh, come on, bro.
They're incomplete.
You got it. How did you get injured?
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the
Let me
3rd
see.
down
I'm live.
conversion.
I'm playing LMB.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply. I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right. That's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is
Touchdown, baby.
Michael Thomas, 58 yards. Saints are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
I mean, I want to see why not.
Crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an open.
But immediately after communing with his dead wife, it wasn't the best time to seek such reassurance. Even a man as tough as Hideo Itami was not immune to emotional excess. Seeing the expression, however, he hastens to reassure her. I am better than that. Being in the presence
W? Question mark?
Touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you get a team working together. And
what are you trying to say there, Eminem? Is I got a W and
Atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
What's with the numbers, bro?
Here's 2nd and 5. Cousins gives way to Cook, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Cousins on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
Well, get man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Do me a favor, Eminem.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's
Come on, pick it up, bro.
Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the ball.
Leap it, he will make the catch. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans.
Boy, they've definitely come out the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. On 3rd down, Winston.
Oh, still caught it.
And he's got this down to the 35.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence.
There would be one condition, Eminem.
Right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw. And they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they've been backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then. And now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Looks with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
and the diamond dust spray off the letters that the seeds settle in the
And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. On play action, Cousins. That is caught by Thielen. And they work this well.
Flag on who? Probably me.
So that one will be accepted. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Again, this is Cook. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Cousins. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To the air again, it's Cousins.
Oh, shit.
Touchdown, Vikings. Kelvin Harmon, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have made this now a one-score game. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The drive summary that time.
I'm going to be basically up by 2 touchdowns.
By a Viking score. Here's Harris to return it. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
They moved in tandem toward the seats with 4 bodyguards.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Winston now to throw on 1st down. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there at 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball is moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the 1st down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Did 2, and they got 3. Winston inside the 45. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch,
Touchdown. Michael Thomas with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. What's good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told, and it all culminates in the Saints touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. Here comes Kirk Cousins now to lead his offense back out there. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You definitely would like to hit on that one because now you got a third and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. Now he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Michael Thomas and the rest of the Saints offense. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback to run it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Meanwhile, Winston throw complete there to Thomas. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how we're going to slow these guys down.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Jameis now on first down. And he'll get this one underneath to Kamara. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll make this a second down.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Michael Thomas saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Saints continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
So, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Liar, beware. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead down at 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. Not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now it's 2nd and 9. Now Cousins. The ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Wants to try to end the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. Minnesota's offense takes over possession, and they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Oh, come on. What's up the fucking
return?
Wrong way.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Michael Thomas now heading back onto the field. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right
oh,
now,
Jesus Christ.
to their general manager and says, is there any way you can get a trade for him? Take him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd.
He gets yardage here, yo.
Back near his own goal line, Winston. He gets it to Thomas. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it. To give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Jameis again. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35.
Damn.
And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Oh, one way.
Tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down. To throw, Winston. Looking in.
Oh, that was way over his head.
The target that time, Michael Thomas. But now it'll be 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
But you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. What's good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. That time, a 9-play drive, and the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected. That run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
As they spoke, the unity accompanied the reports moved sometimes.
A first down throw for Cousins. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
The ball popped in the air. Intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 21.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, Kamara. Big hole up the middle, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Saints are moving closer to a day now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. Lots of look to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on.
Yeah, they're getting crushed.
5 plays there on that drive. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Trials and the consequent imprisonment of anti-social terrorists.
And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. And the football going back to the Vikings offense. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back the intended target. And it's second down. To throw is Cousins. He completes it to Westbrook. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Cousins to throw it. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 66 yards. And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Our purpose is no less than a
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Harris to return it. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Absurd as it all seems. Couldn't keep himself from responding.
Now we'll see what Michael Thomas and the rest of the offense has in store here. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. Their left side complete to Troutman. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They've been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Winston to give, it's Kamara. Oh, some strong running. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 52 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one. What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Because the prophet tells us so.
And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. They knew this would be tough on the road, divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. Cousins on first down. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
The longer such masking went on, the more likely it was to break down.
Cousins now. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Oh, God, they're getting creamed. They are getting creamed.
Makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what are you doing when the game's like this? You know, pretty much over, you're ready to go to the bench and hang out. He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field.
Oh, my goodness.
They
They are getting creamed.
That gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 63 yards. And the Vikings are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit.
One of the speakers made a gesture onto the side. Once again, the motions didn't remain.
Point after, right down the middle, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable.
They're getting killed by 42 points.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Saints again ready to go on offense. And it would appear that that first round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And then when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And the Saints season will march on as we say thanks for watching and so long.
No reproduction. No matter how skilled the artist can compare to the tip of such minutes. The economy quickly down the last of his full point, and immediately directed the counter.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL.
Yet what makes you so certain these visions, as experienced by your prophet, represent? He looked upward briefly and waved a hand. Creatures that live out there, dangers lurking in space or on other worlds. I don't mean to minimize the power of your images, but couldn't they be ordinary nightmares? Perfectly explicable bad dreams? Another of the six spoke up. In his waking hours, the prophet has been very specific as to their origin and location. Utani frowned. You're not going to tell me that he can provide stellar coordinates for the source of his dreams. For the first time since they had interrupted his
The
night
Cowgirls.
several of the six seemed uncertain.
Oh, that's
It was
cute.
left to one of their number, an individual who was not indecisive, to respond.